Imagine living on the edge of a volcano or in a town where the streets are made of water. Sounds like fiction, right? But in some corners of the world, this is everyday life. Welcome to our exploration of the weirdest places in the world where people actually live. From dwellings in caves to cities floating in the sky, these locations challenge our understanding of home. Ready for an unforgettable adventure? Number 1. Setenil de las Bodegas, Spain. First up is Setenil de las Bodegas in Spain, a town defying traditional architecture. Unlike any typical town, Setenil has grown out of a network of caves in the cliffs above the Rio Trejo. The houses here are built into and under the rock, creating a surreal landscape that blends human habitation with natural formations. Residents live under overhanging rock cliffs, with the rock acting as natural roofs to their homes. The streets here weave through the town and under the rocky overhangs, offering a living experience straight out of a fantasy tale. Number 2. Floating Villages of Tonle Sap, Cambodia. Next, let's navigate to the floating villages of Tonle Sap in Cambodia. Here, life is lived entirely on the water. The community floats on the largest freshwater lake in Southeast Asia, with homes, schools, and even hospitals buoyantly anchored. The houses are built on stilts or float on rafts, adapting to the seasonal rise and fall of the lake's water levels. This unique way of living coexists with the lake's ecosystem, where residents use small boats for transportation and rely on the lake for their livelihood. Number 3. Coober Pedy, Australia. Traveling to the southern hemisphere, we find ourselves in Coober Pedy, Australia, a place like no other. Known as the opal capital of the world, this town has a unique charm. Most of its residents live underground. To escape the scorching heat of the outback, locals have dug homes, shops, and even churches into the hillsides. These subterranean dwellings, known as dugouts, stay cool and comfortable year-round. In Coober Pedy, the landscape is dotted with mounds of excavated earth, and the skyline is marked not by buildings, but by vent pipes poking out of the ground. Number 4. Whittier, Alaska. Venturing now to the remote edges of Alaska, we find the small town of Whittier. This place is unique not just for its location, but for the fact that nearly all of its residents live within one building, the Baggage Towers. This 14-story building is a self-contained unit housing a majority of the town's population. It includes apartments, a police station, a store, a church, and even a school. The harsh Alaskan weather with long, snowy winters makes this living arrangement practical and necessary. The residents of Whittier have created a tight-knit community in this unique vertical village, where a trip to the neighbors or the grocery store can mean just an elevator ride away. Number 5. Manat Nasser, Garbage City, Egypt. From the chilly climes of Alaska, we now turn to the bustling streets of Cairo, Egypt, to uncover the story of Manat Nasser, often referred to as Garbage City. Unlike any typical urban neighborhood, Manat Nasser is unique for its role in the city's waste management. The residents, known as the Zabaleen, are skilled recyclers who collect and sort through the city's garbage. Their homes double as sorting and recycling stations. Here, the streets are lined with piles of recyclables, and the sounds of daily life intertwine with the clatter of sorting. This community has developed an incredibly efficient grassroots recycling system, showcasing ingenuity and resilience in the face of urban challenges. Number 6. Matmata Tunisia. Shifting our journey to the deserts of North Africa, we arrive at the intriguing village of Matmata in Tunisia. This area is renowned for its distinctive troglodyte dwellings. The residents of Matmata have carved their homes directly into the soft limestone ground, creating a network of cave-like structures. These underground homes offer respite from the extreme heat and harsh desert conditions. When viewed from above, the village appears as a series of crater-like depressions in the ground, with doors and windows peeking out from the earth. Number 7. Venice, Italy. Our journey now takes us to the enchanting city of Venice, Italy, a place where waterways replace streets and boats are the primary mode of transportation. Known for its beautiful canals, historic architecture, and artistic heritage, Venice is built on a series of 118 small islands connected by over 400 bridges. This floating city is a marvel of engineering, with buildings constructed on wooden piles driven deep into the soft, marshy ground. Residents navigate through a labyrinth of canals, where gondolas and water buses glide beneath ornate bridges. Life in Venice is intertwined with the tides, as the city regularly contends with high water events. Number 8. Longyearbyen, Svalbard, Norway. Our journey concludes in the remote town of Longyearbyen, located in the Svalbard archipelago of Norway, well within the Arctic Circle. This town is the northernmost permanently inhabited settlement in the world, where polar bears can be seen roaming outside the town limits. In Longyearbyen, the sun doesn't set for 4 months during summer, and conversely, it doesn't rise for 4 months in winter, a phenomenon known as the polar night. The residents here face unique challenges, such as extreme cold temperatures and limited daylight hours, but have adapted with remarkable resilience. Buildings in Longyearbyen are built on stilts to prevent heat from melting the permafrost. As we've seen, our planet is home to some truly incredible places, each with its own unique story and way of life. If you enjoyed this journey through the world's most unusual habitats, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content. Keep exploring, and we'll see you in the next video.